So back again, and this time we have finished unloading all the silage. As you can see on Michael's screen there, we actually made quite a lot of money from it. And this time we're probably going to end up spending a lot of cash monies.
Yeah, so basically, from our last video, when we left off, we were on... Well, when we started making silage, we had like $2,000 after buying this Liebherr front loader. And just basically from 11% of silage, which probably took us, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to unload, we literally made 300 grand. So that's the reason why I was saying, that's the reason we've invested so much money into it. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to invest more money into silage, and we're going to buy some more equipment to mow the lawn quicker, so it will be better, okay? So basically, we're going to make a purchase we've been talking about since the start. We're going to buy our first Lamborghini. The reason we buy this is, as well as being a Lamborghini, is because it's good horsepower, it's fairly reasonably priced, and most equipment works with it. We're also going to buy the dual mower, which will mow 9.9 meters width of grass instead of 3.5 meters. So obviously, the grass will be cut a lot quicker. And then this windrower, which helps with the ease of collecting, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
The reason we use this windrower as well is because it collects all the grass perfectly from the mower. Here's our Lamborghini. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's just nice. That's the only way to describe it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's the closest thing we'll get to driving a Lambo as well. It's just friggin' always helps. Whoa, what am I doing here? Connect this up here. Do you want to attach the
front mower on the top front of this one?
Yeah, the front mower and the
collector.
Yeah. So basically what we're going to do today is we're basically going to show how much easier it is to make silage when you do have better equipment. So once again, we're going to be going back down there to field 19, and here's a new setup. It is pretty cool. Like, this is our dual front mower and our windrower. How are you getting on down there?
I'm all attached up. When I head around to the
I actually hope all our grass has grown back. I didn't check.
Yeah, I'll tell you now, it seems like it's down here. Whoa.
Yeah. It's kind of cool cab. You ever see?
It's a very modern cab, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the sound system like in it? Well, actually, if you look up to the top, you can see a stereo player. Can you? Oh, look to the right.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's climate control.
Oh man.
Oh, that's that. What else isn't it? Don't think it comes with radio. Might be an optional extra.
Jesus, that's some panel there, isn't it?
Yeah. Whoa! Jesus. Right, anyway. You wait for me and then you're just going to follow me. Do what we used to do anyway. When you see this though, this setup is much, much better. Basically, see this windrower on the back, you'll see how it works, but it makes life a lot easier for collecting grass. It like when you use the dual mower, there's kind of, I don't know if you remember from the last video, or from the second video was it, when we were cutting the silage, or cutting the grass, mowing the grass, you could see like this strip of grass that was cut going into the collector, the forage wagon. Basically this is two of them strips that come out of it, and the windrower combines them two strips and make it into one to make it much easier to collect. But I'll show you now in a second. Here, do you want to start down here behind me?
I'll see where are you.
2 meter.
On the way down now.
Right, so unfold everything. As you can see, it is a big setup.
That is something else, that is.
Mm-hmm. But like, we still have 44,000 left. Like, when you think of it, like, look how quick it is to make money from silage compared to anything else. Like, compared to harvesting, like, it took us so long. Like, so that's why it basically is a no-brainer to start with silage, especially if you just kind of, like, you want to make life easy for yourself, you know, give yourself that cushion of having a few quid. What happened there?
I think that's just my screen lagging, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing major.
Right, so I'm going to turn on the windrower. Okay, so we're going to start cutting the grass. Oh.
Hold on a second. Why is that not showing on my screen for me?
Why is this not going? Oh, this. So you're able to see here the way there is you're able to see the way there is two kind of streams of grass coming off the two front mowers, and the windrower is making it like a perfect little line for Dylan to collect. And the reason he uses, I don't know if you're able to see him there, he uses the front mower because we do miss this bit of grass here between the two mowers. So that front mower kind of gets all the grass that we do miss, and it makes the process so much quicker. Let's say our next buy will be another Lamborghini for grass, because we always use Lamborghinis for grass because they're the best really for all the equipment works with them and they're the best for it. And I'd say we'll get a bigger wagon, a collector, because it's a nightmare having to go forward and back. We could probably do the whole field in one and do it quicker, you know, and by the time we are unloading it, we can just speed up the time and all the grass will be grown again, and it makes the whole process so much quicker, so much better, so much easier, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice experience as well. Like,
yeah, like see, it's a nice little kind of setup we have here. It's actually good as well if you have a third player. When his wagon does fill up, you could just have another guy just take his place. Whoa, what did I do? And the third guy just take his place, you know. So you can just always keep collecting. So that's basically it. I don't know if they call it. I think they call it factory farm in mainland Europe, but I'm not too sure. Here, we'll just do a big oval in this and make it quicker.
yeah.
How much is yours being collected?
I'm at 54% now.
Yeah, like even you see that, like one strip, one up and down, because we're cutting so much wider and the windrower is making it all into an easier collected pile. The wagons do fill up so much quicker, so the whole process is quicker. And that's what I was saying, like that's the reason we always put so much emphasis on making money, because when you have the bigger machines, everything just becomes quicker and easier and better and more fun. Because like it is good fun doing this, but it does get a bit mundane and a bit tedious just doing the same thing over and over, like, you know, just for the love of it. You do want a bit of an award.
Yeah, so what you kind of do with the silage is we use the silage as our main base. So if we're going to move on to something else, we go on to corn or something, we'll always have a silage pit there that has silage in it. So in case we go, say if we go and we buy a heap of stuff and we don't like doing it, or we don't find that the return is good, we can just turn around and go, right, let's just dump that silage off and make a few more quid.
It's kind of like our safety blanket. When everything goes to the wall, we just start doing a bit of silage, do it for a while, we're back up the money, and there's really no real loss. And when you do have a good setup like this, the situation is much better, like, you know. Also, with this grass, like, you don't always, as I said before, like, you don't always have to have it make it into silage. We're able to use another thing here called the tether, and we will do that in later episodes. And that, I'll actually show you it now. These tethers, see the way it says, tether turns grass around so it can dry faster. Basically what that does is it turns the grass into straw. And that helps in the tri-mix mixture for the cows. And the reason we like having cows as well is because the manure that's produced from the cows, you can collect it and spread it on your crops, and that increases the yield that they make. Like when the crops are fertilized, they're worth more, so it actually is worth your while fertilizing the crops. And it is a bit of crack as well.
And also you make the money. There's milking stations as well, so you don't even notice, like, your money will creep up, even just from
and the game collects the milk and sells the milk itself, so it's something you don't have to worry about.
Exactly. You can also there's chickens in it as well. I'm pretty sure you can sell the eggs from the chickens.
Yeah.
And so there's like little things that'll make you money, like, for now. But the best yield we found was the silage. So it's obviously it is our safety blanket. We'll always go back to it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty kind of much it from this video, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not much else we can really show you here.
Yeah,
until we completely cut this. And our next video, I'd say we should have our next Lamborghini, and we'll show you again. We'll make some more silage.
Yeah, and then we'll get on to into other crops. I think what we're going to start doing next is a bit of canola after we buy a few cows. So, as we say, like, we'll just kind of, like, if you do see kind of like, oh, from their last video they had like only 5,000, and the next video they might have like 600,000. Basically what we've been doing then is we've just been making silage, and that's how we make all our money. Like usually the other things, it's not a loss. Like we like say if we go into hay or something, it is kind of an investment buying a $5,000 piece of kit when you're only making back such a thing, but like it does pay back over time. But the good thing about the silage is it's kind of a very quick return. It's very quick turnover. It's easy money, you know. Like if this was real life, this is what I'd be doing, you know. Anyway,
ideally this would be you know, if it was this easy, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks very much for your review. If you can, give us a little subscribe and a like. If not, thank you.